Okay, right here behind me is my garden. I started this garden because it's something to do. It's a hobby of mine. I like doing it. I start with something like the seeds we saw over here, and I end up with a full result of an edible product that I can consume. I do it because it's green. I've used everything within, anything that was on this property is used in this garden. I have traveled to get things like topsoil, dirt, peat moss, other additives, but it's something that I see results with. I've done this. It's a good hobby. It keeps me relaxed. And I chose the plants that are in here because they all grow well together. Tomatoes grow good with beans, cucumbers grow good with peppers, cabbage or broccoli, eggplant and peppers, they all grow good together. So I utilized as many plants as I can get into a small space. I got into gardening because I saw it was done by my grandparents. They lived on a farm and they had small-sized gardens, you know, compared to what their property was. They had a variety of things in it. They grew it, and I saw these things going down there. I saw progression. And then when I moved to the house on Deering, where I grew up at for pretty much the high school years and junior high years, my grandparents would always give us vegetables. We had a plot out in the backyard. You know, it was bigger than this. It was probably about twice the size. I had 25 by 20. Actually, it'd be more than twice the size. But that's when they gave us the plants and I would grow them, and I started. After I moved out, I didn't really have a place to grow a garden. So the one day I was thinking, I want to grow a garden, I want to do something, I don't have space. I heard about buckets. So my first year of gardening, which was last year, I grew everything that I had in a bucket roughly this size. You know, simple 5 to 7 gallon bucket. You can even get 3 buckets for plants that had shallow roots. And I started it in that. Somebody didn't like my idea of having buckets laying all over the place with plants growing. So that's what got me back down here to my little corner. There's a nice little place with some natural dirt. I don't have to keep watering it as much. It's a good location. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna show you. You don't want my bucket garden, I'm gonna grow my regular garden better than you think. May sound cocky, but you know what, people should keep their mouths shut about things. Garden makes me feel rewarded. It gives me a sense of accomplishment, and it gives me a fact that I know that I don't have to use my gas to go to the store. That's a little bit of green, something that I can do to reduce my carbon footprint. The whole thing about me going green is I see, you know, you throw things out. You shouldn't, you know, you should try to use things one other time. Reduce, you know, make something out of it. Look what I have here, man. I got a rain barrel that somebody could have thrown out. A piece of plastic that would never decompose. So I said I could use it. I can add a little something, now it's functional. All the pieces of wood, they're good for boxes. If you know it's going to decompose in the earth, more power to you. And if you know it's not going to decompose, find something that you're going to use to make it permanent. Something that's going to last you a couple of years. Green movement is, it's not for everybody, but it is out there. And if you're willing to give it a try, you will see you will be rewarded, you will have benefits. It's a whole sense of accomplishment. You get a sense of pride. You get a sense of knowing that you've completed a process. You've done something from start to finish. You didn't slack off, you didn't cut out on it, you didn't wimp out, you stuck through it till the end. If you can do something from start to finish, it makes you feel good as a person, and it shows that you can do things for other people.